Hello, hello. I'm so happy to be back. I am feeling so much better. I still have a little bit of a frog in my throat. Thank you all so much for all your prayers, your thoughts, your cards. Y'all are the best. I feel so humbled. I just can't believe the outreach of love. I love this community. Y'all are the best. Anyway, so I have a card fold for us today. I never knew sometimes what to call card folds, so I just kind of call them by what they look like. And so this kind of has like a center section that kind of pops out in the front. So I call it center panel pop out card. Anyways, I see we've got some people in the house this morning. We've got Susan and Rosie, Luana and Evelyn. I've got quite a bit to share with you, but I don't want to waste all our morning talking. I want to create. So I'm going to talk about the bundle special that's going on. My special I'm going to do in June while I'm creating today's fun fold. So that is what we're going to do. Here we go. Brenda's here. Darlene, Noreen, Brenda. I always said Brenda. Donna. Hello. Okay. For those of you who didn't know, though, when I was saying thank you for all of your wonderful get well wishes, I came back from Mexico and had some congestion, but took Sudafed and sinus medicines and everything. And after about 2-3 weeks, it got really bad. Well, then last Thursday, I had this horrible sore throat. Then I lost my voice Friday. And then Saturday, I couldn't touch my ear. I thought I was going to die. I had never had an earache before. That hurt. And then finally got in the doctor to see the doctor Tuesday. Oh, it's so hard to see doctors and you don't want to go to the ER because it's so expensive. So anyways, yeah, severe sinus infection led to a bad ear infection. And I'm on antibiotics and steroids now, feeling so much better. So don't let your sinus infections get out of control. That's the moral of the story. All right, let's get started. Let me switch my camera view. There we go. All right, so this is the card we're going to make. And it is, like I said, it's a center panel that kind of pops up in front like that. All right, it's pretty simple, fun fold, but then I'm also going to be coloring the magnolia flowers for you so you can see how I color. Some people were telling me they would like to see the coloring, not just what I colored, but how I colored it. So we're going to do some coloring and some other fun stuff. So while I get everything out, let me put up the special. So it's a June promotion that Stampin' Up is doing, and it's bundle sales. So we are, like for instance, this Magnolia Moods, I think it's still a bundle. Oh, I need to double check. It has to already be bundled. So sometimes when the stamp and the dies are sold separately, they're no longer bundled because they were in last year's catalog. But the new ones for this year and most of the online exclusive ones. So if it is already bundled, and that's a 10% savings when it's bundled, you are getting an extra 10% off. Okay, so I want to do a little bit more. Well, hello there, Miss Calamity. Can y'all see Calamity over here? She's in her little basket. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. I want to sweeten the pot. Also, because I was sick for over a week and I didn't get much done, I'm behind schedule, and we're going to go out of town. We're going to go out of town. It'll come to me. I wanted to help you out. So I'm sending an email out today explaining it in more detail. But basically, if you spend $75 and in the shop, then I'm sending you a free mystery stamp. And if you spend $125, I'm going to send you a mystery bundle. Okay. And I want to score this. So we need to score this card thing. So let me stop talking and let's get back to our card thing here. And I've lost my instructions. Not a problem. Here they are. Yep. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to score this at 1 7/8. I'm typing it in right now. There we go. Here we go. So we have our cardstock. This is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to score it at 1 7/8. And be sure you use the score tool and not the cutting tool. When I was making a practice run, sure enough, I cut it. I used Scotch tape to put it back together, but it's just not the same. You really have to just start over when you make a mistake like that and use it for scraps. Okay, and 6 5/8. All right, so you got that down. That's the easy part. There we go. So we've got that scored. Then we're going to get some designer paper. And I have got the, it'll come to me. Hold on. Zinnia. Yeah. Flowering zinnia paper here. Now it's discontinued, but a lot of people own it. So if you like this color scheme, the old olive, the petal pink, and the wild wheat, if you have this, you can still get it. But if not, we've got so much designer paper. I'm sure you'll find something that can be, and I'm sure you have plenty of designer paper. All right, we're going to put this here and this one here. Then we're not going to put anything in these two sections, and we're going to put this one in the middle. All right, so far so good. Everybody with me? All right, let me catch my comments and questions. If you've got a question or anything, put a question mark in front. Awesome, awesome. And where's my tape? So back to what I was telling you about our stamp special. So bundles are 10% off right now from Stampin' Up. And the stamp cut, the cut and emboss machines are also, they're 10% off. So if you you have the big one, but you'd like the little mini one, which is so awesome. I love my little mini one. It's so lightweight. And it's so much easier to have a little bitty one in the side when you're making a bunch of cards. You don't want the big one taking up all your room. There we go. That mini one's nice, and it's on sale, 10% off. The bundles are an additional 10% off. So bundles are already 10% off. That's constant. That's in the catalog. If you order them in June, you get an additional 10% off. And if you're a demonstrator, if you're on my team or anyone's team, if you're a demonstrator, you get your discount on top of that. So people are always saying, oh, I just want to be a hobby demonstrator. Yeah, be a hobby demonstrator. Take advantage of these sales. All of us have gone into the catalog, found every stamp we want, and are ordering it this month because we get we're getting the sale plus our discount. That's sweet. That's a sweet deal. Okay, that's the fun fold. Now, to make the Magnolia part, which I love this stamp set, okay, we are going to first take this beautiful delicate die. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is a great background piece. And we're just going to put that on there as a part of the background, okay? And this is going to be covered up by the picture of the magnolia, so I don't really need to worry about adhesive. So I'll just get the glue here. If it squishes out, that's okay. There we go. And I'm just going to put this in the middle here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now you want to be careful. Whoops, I just noticed something. I'm glad. You don't want it to go past the edge, there you go, of the card, okay? Because it won't go in the envelope. Now, if you're not putting it in an envelope, no big deal. Put it as far out as you want. My little voice is getting squeaky. I need to be careful. All right. Got that. Now, let's do some stamping and some coloring. Oh, no. Oh, crud. Oh, thank goodness it didn't stick. I totally forgot this white piece. Ah, okay, this white piece is going to go on here. I don't know. Maybe I should not talk. I should not talk. And I also didn't give you the measurements for the DSP. Okay, that's it. No more talking for me. Okay, let me give you the measurements for the DSP and the white and the other DSP. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So you're going to cut two. Here we go. So you're going to cut two DSP here at 1 5/8 by 5 1/4. Then you're going to cut this DSP. It's way over here on the side. Can y'all see right there? DSP 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then this white piece right here, this white piece, which is right here, is cut at 2 by 5. All right. Before I glued on there, though, I wanted to give it a little something. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love splatter. And you just need a brush tip and a cap. That's all you need. And you don't even have to have a blend. You could use a regular white marker with the brush tip, and it'll do the same thing. All right, let's put this on here. So the stamp special, you're going to get an email today. You're going to get 2 emails today. You're going to get one email for the download for this instructions, because I was so crazy and I forgot everything. I'm sending out the instructions to you, which I do every Friday anyways. But then I'm sending another email out to you, 2 separate ones. That way you don't get you don't lose the information. Sometimes when I put everything in one email, you only see what's in the beginning of the email and you miss the bottom of it. So I'm sending out 2 emails. The second one will tell you all about how you can get free stamps and bundles on top of the bundle sale. From me personally. Not every demonstrator is doing that, just me. Every demonstrator, the bundle sales going on, because that's Stampin' Up. But me, Creating with Kristina, I am offering you free stamps and bundles. I have 4 boxes. I've really got to destash my stamp collection. And this is one way to do it. It's a win-win, right? I clean out space for new stamps, and you all get free stamps. So awesome. Okay, now that I've got that done, now let's go on to coloring. Okay, let me go back to your comments, make sure I haven't lost anybody. Oh, hi, Suzanne from Sweden. Is it still available, Noreen? Noreen said the Xenia paper is in the online exclusives. If it's still available, I didn't know if it was still available or not. Maybe it's coming back. But anyways, yeah, that'll be great. If you haven't gotten the Flowering Xenia paper, Noreen says it is in the online store. Awesome. Okay, I'm not going to use black for my Magnolia because that's so harsh, and I want my card to have a softer look to it. So I'm using gray granite. Now, I don't use gray granite very much. It has kind of a brown tone to it versus this smoky slate has more of a blue tone. But this is like perfect for like a pencil sketch or something. This gray granite. There we go. And then I'm doing that one, but I'm also doing the bud, the Magnolia bud. So we're going to do both of those. And while I've got this ink out, let's go ahead and do our sentiment. I cut a 1/2 inch strip of white cardstock. And I have the happy birthday here. Okay, excuse my head. I have to get right on top of here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. So we got all the stamping done. Now for coloring. So you all are always saying, please show us how you colored that. We're going to start with the leaves. And my leaves, these leaves are already pencil sketched. Usually I'll go in with the dark and the light, okay? But you really don't need to because the pencil sketching is beautiful. So just the light. All right. And we're just going to come in here. And first I trace all the way around, kind of get me an outline, and then I can color in. Another technique for coloring with markers is sometimes when you need a really teeny tiny place, you barely touch your pen to the paper and you will stay in the lines much better than if you press down hard. So that is another tip for coloring with markers. Okay. Isn't this old olive beautiful? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I swear it's my favorite green when it comes to flowers. There we go. All right, so that was easy. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about next week. So I will be here next week. We are going to have Monday night stamping, which will be the scrapbook page. I'm going to be doing the next scrapbook page in my travel journal. Then Wednesday, we will have the card challenge. And by the way, the card challenge is still going on because I was so sick. I just extended it. So if you haven't entered the card challenge, go over to the Facebook page, Creating with Kristina, and take a picture of your card and enter it. All right. And then Friday, I will have a fun fold for you, another fun fold for you. But then after that, they're going to be pre-recorded. So let me see, what days are those? Monday, the 17th and 24th, Friday, the 21st and 28th. Those are going to be pre-recorded. So you'll just find them on my YouTube channel because my hubby and I are going to Glacier National Park. I'm so excited. And we're driving. Oh my gosh. Oh, so exciting. So yeah, we're going on another vacation. We just got back from Mexico and I got deathly sick. And now I'm heading out of town again. That's okay. It's summertime. Summertime is for travel and for vacation. Oh, goodness. Oh, and because I am traveling so much this month, we're not having a June card kit by mail. So some people were asking me if we were going to have a card kit by mail. The trusty toolkits went out yesterday. So if you'd ordered those in April, those went out yesterday. And we're not going to do one for June, but I'll have one for July. Okay, now that we've got the leaves colored, let's do the magnolias. So I have the Petal Pink and I have the light flirty flamingo. Okay, the Petal Pink has the pencil things, but I'm going to do the dark and the light. And way back here, where the petals are like hidden back behind stuff, that's going to get the dark pink. Okay. Just the petals that are like way in the back. Then the rest of it, I'll do in the light pink. All right. So right in there. But I'm not coloring the whole petal pink. Okay. I'm not coloring the whole petal pink. Just where the pencil marks are. Okay. So just where the pencil marks are. I'm just kind of going over it. And where it's really, there hardly any there, you just really lightly, hardly even touch the paper with the pen, and you'll stay in the lines. You won't get out. All right, so this is how I color a lot. I use the artist's clues, what the artist suggests, which is where they put the shadowing lines. Now, if there's no shadowing lines at all, well, then I have to make them up and I have to think about where the light source is coming from. But in this case, we have excellent shadowing from our artist. It's a beautiful stamp set. I love big floral stamp sets. And that's why I chose this fun fold today. This fun fold today is awesome for when you have a big image that takes up pretty much all the card. This is just a great fun fold to use to really spotlight the focal image. All right. How we doing, everybody? Y'all tired of me talking yet? Okay. Well, let's get this one. This one has a little bit more because it's still a bud. There we go. All right. And now the flirty flamingo, I have the light one. We're going to do this bud. I'm not sure what you really call these. I know it's a bud. It's where the flower comes from. So I guess a bud, but that's a bud also. So I don't know. I'm not up on my southern magnolias. This was my mother-in-law's favorite flower. She had a big magnolia tree in her yard. There we go. Yeah, and you really don't have to worry about the dark and the light with this drawing either, because this picture has such beautiful sketchings. Now, don't forget the inside. Some people make this yellow or brown, but because I made that flirty flamingo, I'm going to make this flirty flamingo. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And now we just have to cut them out. Got my washi tape. I got my, let's see, that goes that way, my dies here. I'll look and see if you have any questions in just a sec. Any questions about the special going on or anything else I may have forgotten to tell you about? Oh, there's some new things. Yesterday, or not yesterday, day before yesterday, June 6th, we got a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but 2 new card kits in the card kit collection. If y'all aren't familiar, those are only online. They're not in the catalog. The kits collection, really pretty floral one. And then another one is a memory book one. It looks like a traveler's journal. Looks really cool. But you would just go to the online section of the stampinup.com and look at the new kits that are available. And sometimes people can't find it, but if you just look, they're advertising it right now. So you'll see the banner pictures going by and just click on the banner of the new kits and you'll see it that way. So that was released Friday. If you're a demonstrator, you're getting to pre-order a whole bunch of online exclusives, a lot of Christmas stuff, Christmas in July, and customers get that in July. So we're going to have some Christmas in July stamps coming out. Those are going to be fun. Maybe I'll do a Christmas in July card kit. I think I might like to do that. Okay, got that. We've got that. Let's put our card, finish up our card here. So we've got this magnolia, which I'll put here. I don't want to cover, I want this to show, but then I need this to come out also. So we could put that down there maybe, like that. How's that look? Yeah, that's how I have the other one. So first I'm going to connect the 2 magnolias together. Let me get a dab of glue there. And then I'm going to pop all of it up on dimensionals. Okay. Yep. And okay, now I got to be careful. Remember, you don't want the dimensionals to go off the side. So where am I putting them? Here's good. Whoops, come back here. Up here's good. And let's see, where was I? I was doing it this way. Doing this way? I can't even remember how I was doing it. There, like that. So I've got the one there, the one down here. Okay, that'll work. Excuse me. Oh, Susan wants to know what the kitties are going to do while we're gone. Oh, they would love to go there, wouldn't they? No, I have a very good friend, and she's going to come by every day. And she did that while I was in Mexico, and they like her. Yeah. So my kitties, we'll miss them. I don't like that I'm going to be gone for so long, but I mean, Glacier National Park. We're also going to visit Yellowstone since it's right on the way. You like that? It's not done yet. Not done yet. We've got a sentiment. Let's grab some twine. Sentiment and a twine. So what are y'all's plans for the weekend? I have got my grandson, number 7. Number 7 grandson is turning 5 this weekend. And so we're having a dragon party. Where are my scissors? Oh, good grief. Well, I use these. These are my fabric scissors. I really shouldn't use them. Oh. But when you're live, you don't have time to waste. Thank you, Tina. So Tina says her 83-year-old aunt has 2 plugged arteries and you're checking in with her. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll pray for your aunt and pray everything's okay, that they get it all cleared up and she can get home. There we go. Happy birthday. Let's put a bow on here. Just tie bow. Come on. There we go. And some tape here. So what I like to do is, let's see, which way are we going to have the bow go? This way. The bow go? The bow is going to go this way. And stick it in the adhesive there. And then get the dimensionals on either side of the knot. There we go. And voila! We've got ourselves a beautiful happy birthday card. Okay. Yay. So what do you think? Happy birthday. And I just love the colors. And we call this, I'm calling this the pop out, front panel pop out card, or center panel pop out card. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Anyways, I'll send the instructions to you in your email, everything written down nicely, not crazy like I was during the live. You all have a blessed weekend. Let me double check for questions. Don't see any questions. Don't forget, we're having a bundle sale. Stampin' Up is giving you an additional 10% off, plus the machines are on sale, the cut and emboss machines. And then I am giving you free mystery stamps this month. I know a couple people have already put in big orders. You will be getting your mystery stamp. So through the whole month of June, but you do have to use that host code, you guys. Y'all have to use this host code. Your name won't pop up when I sort at the end of the month. So if you want that mystery stamp, be sure you don't forget that host code. That's all I got for you guys. I am going to have fun this weekend, relax, and be ready for Monday night stamping with you all. Okay? Bye-bye.